Hi, everybody. We're live. It is the Southwest Show, and we are having a preview with a bunch of artists from the Square Foot Show. So welcome to Square Foot Show. We're going live on YouTube. We're going live on Instagram. We're going live on Facebook. Isn't technology just wonderful? And we are thrilled to be here. We're thrilled to tell you about the Square Foot Show. And I'm thrilled to let you know about these wonderful artists that we're going to be chatting to. So first, a little bit of housekeeping. Square Foot Show goes live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. So that is Thursday, April 10th. The show goes live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll be able to get in and you'll be able to shop for 24 hours. It's a fast, fun-paced show, and you can get in there and you can hit buy and you can collect any one of these wonderful artists that we're showing. At this point, Square Foot Show, we're so proud to have brought you and sold to you that you have collected over 4,000, close to 4,500 paintings at this point. We are really honored. We've had artists from the UK, from India, from Dubai, Australia. It has been a real pleasure to represent all these artists and to bring them to you. And that's a neat thing that we do with Square Foot Show. We bring these artists to you and you to the artists, and we feel like you should just have free reign at them. Go and find them after the show. We're not gatekeeping and keeping them and only allowing you to buy them through Square Foot Show. We want you to get hooked on the 12 by 12 that you bought and then go collect bigger and better. And the artists often after a show are very prepared, and they have a lot of work in their studios that they would love to share with you, because some of our artists are new and emerging, which is absolutely fantastic. So you can find a new and emerging artist. Some of them are very well established, and all of them are building their collectors. And it is a real honor to be part of that. So again, Square Foot Show goes live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, April 10th. And you can get in there at shop.squarefootshow.com if you need to go directly there. If you go to squarefootshow.com, there'll be a link that takes you to the Shopify platform. So no worries, it'll be fine. You're going to get there and get in there. All pieces are 12 by 12 inches, thus the square foot. And all pieces are either 350 Canadian or 300 US. We have free shipping. And there are taxes on it, but there is free shipping, and the artists ship directly to you. So the artist will get your name within 3 days of purchasing, and then they have 10 days to send you out their pieces. So they're going to wrap those lovingly, and they're going to make it just gorgeous for you, and they're going to send those directly to you. So that's a really exciting element about Square Foot Show. We're not handling these paintings over and over again and risking damage. That's coming straight from the artist. They'll probably write you a little love note. So I'm going to start with Amanda Cole and add her to the conversation.
Hello.
Hi, Amanda. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, I have a few questions. We're going to spend about 3 minutes with each artist. And I want to know who you are, where you are, and then I want you to tell me, are you in any galleries, and then show us some of your work.
Sure. So my name is Amanda Cole. I go by AD Cole Art. You can see my Instagram handle on the screen. I'm technically Yukon, Oklahoma. It's right outside of Oklahoma City.
Okay.
Just west. Yeah, I grew up in Oklahoma near Tulsa in a small town, and I moved here for college. I went to University of Oklahoma in Norman. Okay. So kind of been around Oklahoma City for a long time. Too many years, I don't want to say. So I am in a gallery here in Oklahoma City. We have a Paseo Arts District is one of our more active arts districts, and it is Wildfire Gallery.
Okay, that's a great name.
Yeah, they do contemporary Western It's a great place that's owned by a couple. The man, Greg Irway, is the painter, and his wife, Denise, kind of runs the gallery. So
That's so cool. Thus, you're
yeah.
in our Western show.
Yes,
The work you
definitely.
do
Yeah.
fits great.
Yeah, I fit the theme in both areas. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So how long have you been painting, Amanda?
So I started in high school, so like the late 1990s, and have been painting pretty much ever since. I had a brief hiatus when I had my two kids,
Yep.
just when
That
they
happens.
were really young. I've started back up pretty seriously in 2018.
Okay.
So kind of been going more seriously since then. Yeah.
That's really interesting because like COVID hit soon after that. And
Mhm.
did that help build your career actually a little bit?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, honestly. I still did a couple festivals, and it really didn't slow me down too much. Yeah.
That's so good. Now, can we see some of the pieces that you've put in the show?
Yeah, I've actually got the three I have in the show right here. So,
I love the color of your walls.
oh, thank you. You can see, got.
Yeah, these are great. I love your shapes, Amanda. I love
Thank
that
you.
you've broken down your compositions into such
Yeah.
strong, beautiful shapes.
Yeah, those are the three I have in the show. And like you said, I have plenty more work if anyone's ever interested.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And Amanda, forgive me, but have you been in a square foot show before?
I have not. This will be my first one, and then I'm actually going to be in next month's as well for the next show.
Well, welcome, and we are so thrilled to have you. And best of luck tomorrow night. And your work is great, and I'm so pleased to have met you and to bring a new artist to the Square Foot public.
Yes, glad to be here. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, my phone went black. Karen Jones is next. Let me find you, Karen.
Hello.
Hi, Karen.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good.
You look so summery.
I'm in Palm Springs.
Oh my goodness.
It's officially summer here.
It's officially summer. So
Yeah.
is that where you're from?
I'm actually traveling around Southern California in my Airstream trailer in search of my new artist community.
Oh my goodness. That sounds
And-
like it should be a movie.
It feels like a movie. Today it's summer in Palm Springs. I have to say the Palm Springs art community is fabulous. So far, it's in the lead, but we'll see where it goes.
That is so neat. So you're visiting there, and how are you? I'm just curious. How are you ingratiating yourself into the community? Are you going to galleries and visiting artist studios?
Accidentally discovered. I've always gone to art shows, but I discovered that going to an art house tour, an open studio was happening here. So they often have, whatever, 50, 100 different artists and studios, and you can go to their studio in their house and really learn about the whole community, like in one day.
That's so fun.
A really fabulous way to kind of get the big picture of what a community is about.
Well, it sounds like Palm Springs might be the new community for you.
Maybe.
So we can find Karen. If we could put up Karen's Instagram, we can find Karen on Instagram. You can find you on the on your website. Is it Karen Jones Art?
It's KarenAnnJones.com.
KarenAnnJones.com. And are you in any galleries?
I'm doing only online right now since I'm traveling and trying to find which ones map onto me, but I am exclusively through my website. And I recently published a book, and it's I paint figurative paintings, and
wait to see one close up.
Mostly in oils and watercolors. This one is in watercolor, and so I am able to paint while I travel, and the book is about, I paint positive emotions. So it's called Paint Your Future, a visual guide to becoming who you're meant to be. And it's, it's not specifically about art, but it is definitely tied in there.
That sounds great. And they can find that on your website, obviously.
Yeah.
So that's
all my
great.
artwork. I'll be
So, okay, let's see the work
So
that you
this
put into
one
Square Foot Show.
is this one is so since this is watercolor painted on watercolor paper, but then I've mounted it on
Oh,
canvas.
it's
And
fantastic.
that's what I've done to all of them, but this is the only one I have mounted to show like
Your
this.
line work is incredible. Your drawings are amazing.
I love the pencil marks, and
Oh,
that's why I've really incorporated watercolor into my oil paintings, because it and you see the little bunnies right here.
yeah, I've just noticed him.
I love the mark making that you can get with water media, and so I blended them both. This one's just watercolor, but I blended them both, and it's fun. The mark making is fun.
Yeah,
Mark
yeah.
making is a good.
That's fantastic.
good
I
project.
loved it. I've seen that when I've gone through the preview. And just here's a plug for the preview. The preview is on now. So if you have not registered for the preview, you go to squarefootShow.com and you register. And every time you register, you get an opportunity to win a free 12 by 12. But we will send you then the password to get in to see the 48-hour preview. And Karen's work is going to be there. Yeah. So that is so great. So it's lovely to meet you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your wonderful time in Palm Springs, and best of luck tomorrow night.
Thank you, Julia. This is my first show, so first show.
Yay! And okay, so we've got another artist to introduce to the world. I just love it. I love it.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Karen. All right, who is next? Angela.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi, Angela. I'm fine. How's it going with you?
It's really good. It's very
Good.
gray, and like I have about 600 lights on me right now just to make it not look like I'm in a cave.
Is it gray and dark?
It is. Good old Vancouver weather, right?
Yeah. When I left where I am now, I think it's in the 70s Fahrenheit, but when I left Canada, it was -14 Fahrenheit Celsius.
Yeah, we're not that bad, but we're on like the 9 degrees and very cloudy and wet kind of.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to get into like the thinking about like Arizona and New Mexico and,
Yeah. So this was appropriate timing because it makes you feel like spring will come. Spring will come.
Yes.
So Angela, you've been in our show before.
No.
Oh,
never.
Oh my God. Why?
Never.
How?
I know.
Because
never.
I've looked at your work and I'm like, I know your work.
Yeah.
You
know what? I think I got accepted to one and I couldn't do it.
Okay.
And I think that was it.
Well, this is very exciting to me. I mean, every show, it's amazing. And every show, I'm like, how many wonderful artists are out there that we can introduce to the world? So, okay, I'm going to put a plug. If you're an artist and you're watching this, please apply at squarefootshow.com as well. You'll see an artist link and you'll be able to go in and apply for the shows that are coming up. So, Angela.
Yes.
Who are you? Where are you? And are you in any galleries for people to find you at after the show? And then we want to see some of the work.
Okay. My name is Angela. I live in Vancouver. I have painted for about 6-7 years.
Wow.
I have a sort of fashion and graphic design background. I didn't go to art school. I went to design school. And I just got really sick of doing graphic design, and I was sort of feeling chained to a computer. And one day I was like, that's it. I'm not doing this anymore, And so I sort of decided myself, I was like, well, I really have this like urge to paint, and I just decided, well, either I'm just going to paint for fun and just, give them away, or I'm going to actually try and paint seriously. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to regret it if I don't actually try and paint seriously, So I decided right from the start that I was like, okay, I'm going to paint, big pieces, and I'm going to, try and find my own style and, all of that stuff. And so it's been really, really great. Like the last few years of COVID has been crazy and all that kind of stuff. But I feel like finally I'm at a really good place to sort of, make a really good headway this year as well. So
yeah. Are you in any galleries? Did they find you over the last 6 years?
So right now I'm not in any physical galleries. That's my goal for this year. So I'm just trying to figure out which is going to be the best fit and, all of that stuff. The biggest problem I've had is just like having enough pieces to apply is that,
Well, that sounds like you sell well then.
Yeah. I mean, my work does sell, which is awesome. And I'm not complaining. It's like,
I'm not surprised. I love what you've put in.
oh,
So,
thank you.
okay. So we've
So you
got
wanna see?
Angela Sear, artist. You can find her on Instagram.
Yes.
And what is your website?
AngelaSear.com. And it's
Okay.
weird. It's got 2 E's and an A.
Everybody, just wait until you see what she's going to hold up here. Let's see a
All right.
couple.
So the first one, this one is, I'm going to have to move back. This one's called Canyon Calling.
It's
And
beautiful.
it's sort of a deep, like you're right down at the bottom of the Grand
Yeah.
Canyon.
You've traversed the hillside and you've gone down in there.
Yeah, it's funny. I feel like the lighting kind of washes it out, but it's more high, like a little bit more high contrast. It's not.
Well, they'll be able to see that. They'll be able to see that really well at the Square Foot Show website.
Yeah. The picture I uploaded for that was much clearer. And then this one.
Love this. The composition is just great.
Thanks. Yeah, this one came together. I painted all the background first, and then I was thinking, like, what am I going to, what color is going to work in the front without it being too, right, burn your eyeballs off. And that one, oh my gosh, remind me. That one was Desert Dawn. And then
That's beautiful.
I think, I'm confusing myself. One was Desert Dawn, and then one was Sedona Sundown. This one's Sedona Sundown.
That is gorgeous. Again, your compositions are expert.
Oh, thank you.
Yep, your shapes are beautiful. Like Angela, when we first look at your shapes are just gorgeous. I'm all about a beautiful shape.
Yeah.
And I think that's what attracts me to artists like you. It's just the beautiful compositions.
Thanks. Well, I think it's sort of the first thing you see from a distance. It's like you see even if you're short-sighted and you can't see all the details or whatever, you still see that sort of basic
That's right.
shape.
That is right.
Yeah.
Okay, Angela, I'm going to move on, I think, to Frank.
All right.
Fiore.
See you.
All right. See you later. All right, Frank, how are you?
Good. Hi, everybody.
Hi. Hey, tell us about yourself. Tell us where you are, who you are, what you do, if you're in any galleries, and then we want to see some of the pieces you put in.
Okay. My name's Frank Fiore. I'm here in Sun City or Menifee, California.
Beautiful.
It's, out in Southern California. I'm a self-taught artist. I started about 10 years ago when my father passed away. He was a big Bob Ross fan.
Okay.
I enjoyed Bob Ross, so I picked up his paints and kind of followed in his footsteps. And the last couple of years, I thought, you know what, I really like doing this, and thought I'd make a go of it. And this is my first show. I'm not
Another
in any
one.
galleries. I'm on Etsy and I sell on eBay, and I've sold some paintings on my last couple of years on my little adventure here.
So people can find you at Frank Fiore, frank.fiore.1. And
Right.
through that, in your bio, probably you have links to your other stores. Where
I do. And also have a website, which is fffiorifineart.com.
Nice.
And I just set that up about 6 months ago. So it's a work in progress.
You needed to, because you need a website for people to, when they're looking at you through Square Foot Show, they're going to want to come find you.
Absolutely. Let's hope so.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're selling online and you're not in any galleries at this point.
Not at this time. No, that's my next.
That's the next goal. That's perfect. So Frank's an emerging artist, guys, that we're really excited again to bring another awesome new artist. So Frank, let's see some of the pieces you're putting in the show.
Okay. This is the first one. It's called Fiery Sunset. I don't know how to.
Yeah, there. Yep. Back up a little bit. Perfect. Beautiful. So there's some real texture in there.
Yeah, I like to try to, I'm
Nice,
kind of
Lindsay.
a realistic, but I try to, I like that painterly aspect.
Yes.
And then this one I call red sunset.
Oh, that's gorgeous. So is this a landscape that you're familiar with?
You know, I've of course I've gone through the desert many times being in California. I really love to paint water and seascapes, and I just love the difference between the quiet nature and then the exhilaration of the sea and constantly changing. So the water is a lot more I don't know, a little harder to paint, I guess, or
You'll catch it. You'll get it.
yeah.
Those mountains though in the desert and that sky, can't beat a desert sky, can you?
Well, thank you. This is another one. This is a canyon.
Gorgeous.
Can't quite remember the name of it right now, but
Okay, you have really captured depth in that painting. That's wonderful.
well, I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, I
Then
do.
actually put in 5. This one I call Prickly Giants.
Fantastic. So Frank, have you let let all your fans know you're in the show?
I have been trying to put out as much as I can,
Perfect.
So
All
I don't have
right.
as many fans as most, but I'm working my
Hey.
way up there, hopefully.
This is one way to build them. That's right. All right, I'm going to move on to Shar Kolsnick.
Thank you.
We'll see you later. Good
Good
luck.
day. Bye.
Hi, Julia.
Hi, Shar. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me here.
Good. I'm just going to interject for 1 second. So it's squarefootShow.com for everybody. The preview is on right now. You can go to squarefootShow.com, sign up for the preview. You will also win. You have a chance to win the monthly 12 by 12 painting. And this time it's by Chanel Cruiser, and it is marvelous. And by being part of our newsletter, you are entered every month. So it's not just when you sign up for this month, you're permanently in that, and you could be drawn anytime. Okay, so Shar, tell us a little bit about yourself and where you are and what you do.
Okay, well, I'm Charlene Kolesnik, and I go by Charcoal Designs. And I'm a self-taught artist. I'm new to the show as well. And
Great.
yeah, and my background is actually journalism and graphic design. I worked at Postmedia, Calgary Herald, Edmonton Journal, all those for the longest time. And but I've always had this, I just needed to paint. And I was like that little elf, in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. He was an elf, but he wanted to be a dentist. Well,
Yes.
I was just like that. And when I was working, I was always thinking about painting, and things have just exploded now that I retired from my day job
Okay.
and painting full time, and just
That is marvelous.
loving it. Yeah. And I try to, when I start my paintings, I do kind of meditate, and I paint my canvases red like you do now, and I love it. And I write whatever comes into my mind. I write positive affirmations on my canvas with hopes that, maybe the universe throws it out there and people see my art and maybe get the intention and positive feeling.
Love it. So there's a little bit of history in your work. If they can take it apart, and well, they can't really take it apart, but underneath there's some really nice messages.
Absolutely. And a lot of the clients have asked for, so now when I do it, I have to actually break and write down what I've written, because I honestly don't remember,
maybe Shar, write that statement on the back of the canvas right away.
I will. I do. Yeah. I've got them all written down.
Yeah. So. That would be very unique. That's your twist.
Yeah.
Very, very fun. So, okay, you're in Vancouver.
Nope, Calgary.
Oh, in Calgary. That's right. That's right. Okay. So show us some of the pieces that you have in the show.
All righty. Well, this one here is called Running on Color.
Love it. I love color.
Yeah, I know you do. I'm just like you. And So sorry.
Dragon Lady says she loves the skies. She's right.
Oh, thank you. Yes, and this one is called Off the Grill.
Oh,
Sorry,
very
off
neat.
the grid, off the grid, which is, like in this time right now, sometimes it's good to just be off the grid.
Yep, yep, yep.
And I'll just show you the next two. And this one is called an afternoon siesta, or a covered shelter siesta. I believe.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, and the last one here is a desert soul.
Oh, he's on the lookout there.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Always
no,
reminds me of Bugs
that's
Bunny
wonderful.
in the Roadrunner, like
Yeah, no, I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. Well, that is absolutely
and that's just all about the palms.
all about the palms.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Dragon Lady really likes your work.
Oh, thank you.
And she says she's been browsing all the entries of the talented artist every month. Hopefully she's making her list, screenshotting the ones that she loves. And because they say, here's a tip to artists. They say you need to be seen about 7 times for people to really, accept the fact that you're an artist. Like Frank, you need to have a website for people to go to. These are all important things. So if you're an artist and you're applying and you don't have a website yet, it's a little trickier because we're trying to use all the skills that we have for marketing you. You need to add those skills right back and have the things that people need to come find you. Make it really easy for them to come find you. So I think we've made it really easy for them to come find you. They can find you at squarefootShow.com tomorrow night at 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. And then they can link to you, because we'll have you linked. They can link to you, find your Instagram, and they can just come and purchase from you anytime they want.
That's great.
That is. All right, we're going to move on to Ashley next. I hope you do super well, and we'll see you again.
Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye. Hi, Ashley.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. And you've never been in the show either, have you?
I actually have, but it has been 3 years. I was in the last, the Old West show 3 years ago. So I'm back for the Southwest show.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So, okay, then remind us who you are, where we can find you, and then show us some of your pieces.
Okay. I am Ashley Oberholzer. I live in Austin, Texas. So I'm down here in the Southwest. Yes. And I have a few pieces right now at PXP Contemporary Gallery online. But otherwise, I'm not in any other galleries at the moment. So I'm excited to participate in this show.
Yeah.
I have a love of Marfa, Texas. So I put a little mini series together about Marfa, Texas for the show.
That's cool.
So I don't know if you've heard any of the mysteries of Marfa, Texas, but they have mystery lights. And look it up. It's a fascinating thing, but it's been something I've been interested in for my whole life. This is a painting of a mural outside the Thunderbird Hotel in Marfa. It's a little art town. Amazing place. So that one is one of the ones that's going to be in the show.
All right.
This one here is also of the Thunderbird Hotel in
that's
Marfa.
neat. The lighting is so cool.
Thank you.
Wow.
And this one is, I just love Marfa for this kind of thing. Like it's just a bunch of artists doing a bunch of cool things, and it's just a special.
So I have a question and a tip. Sure. Have you ever done a Google ad?
I haven't.
Okay, so I'm going to challenge you to put up a carousel of your work for the show. So I'm in the show, all of that. Do you have a business account?
Yes.
Okay, so down below it'll say boost this post.
Okay.
You can choose Marfa, Texas, and only choose Marfa, Texas as your boosting region. And even if it's $5.
Yeah, just do it.
Get those out to those collectors. who
That's a
love
great idea.
Marfa,
Yeah, I
Texas.
mean, it's such a great little art town.
Try it. Try it. Look at Lindsay wants to go to Marfa, Texas.
Yes, yes, you do. Let me tell you, you do.
Oh.
And it takes a minute to get there, and it's this is from
Oh.
the Chihuahuan Desert. There's a research institute there that's got a botanical garden and beautiful hikes. So
And it's so glossy. Are these oils or acrylics?
they are all oil, and they have
Beautiful.
been varnished, and the little edges are painted.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Thank you.
That composition is stunning.
Thank you. I love the way they have them just like sitting out there. And then this is the last one. This one is from El Cosmico, which is like a super cool little hotel that has trailers and teepees and
in Marfa, Texas.
In Marfa, yes. And this was from one of the trailers with some Magic Hour at Marfa flowers.
Lindsay, we need to tell Brock to. Brock is one of our advertising managers, to have him hit some Marfa, Texas people and link Ashley's pieces to it. That's pretty cool. That's really neat. That's very special. And that's a neat tip too for collectors or for artists who want to have collectors. If there's an area that's something special, people love to be reminded of where they were and what that meant to them. Totally. The first time, Ashley, I have a story. The first time I ever painted mountains, I drove from Calgary to Kelowna, which is all through the Rocky Mountains. I had no idea where I was. I just took a million photos. Then I started painting them. You would not believe how many people said, "What peak is that? What mountain?" I was like, they really they want to know which mountain it was. So the next time I drove through, I made a note. I made a note of wherever I was. Yeah. But it means a lot. Art means a lot to people, especially when it reflects something that's special.
Absolutely. Yes.
So this is great. So tomorrow is your second show, and hopefully everybody just kind of rushes in and collects the work. But again, tomorrow, Thursday, April, you and I will take out the show here, Ashley. Tomorrow night, Thursday, April 10th at 5 p.m. Pacific Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The show goes for 24 hours only. The paintings are 12 by 12, 12 inches by 12 inches, 1 square foot. They cost they cost 350 Canadian, $300 US, free shipping. And it's a fast-paced show. So get in, make your list, and purchase. Sometimes we even suggest purchasing one by one, because if you're browsing, somebody can take that piece right out of your cart and they can buy it. But having it in your cart does not reserve it. Right. So it's a fun, fast-paced show, and we're going to have a great time. So Ashley, I'm going to remove you now. Have a great show tomorrow night.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Okay, everybody, that's it. We interviewed five new artists and 1 returning. Ashley, I'm so excited about this. If you're an artist and you want to apply, again, go to squarefoot-show.com. It's fabulous. We have so much fun. The community's great. It's easy to apply. You'll see all the information there. If you are a collector, we keep introducing new artists, and that's one of the joys. We're just building. And you can go back, you can scroll back on our Instagram to old shows and see who we had. Our Instagram feed is a huge resource to you when you're trying to find artists. I always suggest scroll until something stops you, see who that is, find out who they are. Okay. And have fun with the show tomorrow night. You're entered to win 12 by 12 by Chanel and Kruger, and it's going to be great. And thanks again. And we'll see you at the show tomorrow night.